Hello. Hey. So I am Chillaxis, and I am sitting here in my special room, and I'm cosplaying as everyone's favorite half-naked, half-sane Bella. Yeah. Why am I dressed like Bella? Why am I wearing a blue wig? Why am I refilming this? Well, obvious reasons. One, the first time I filmed this, the whole house wasn't asleep, so I was trying to be quiet, and I rewatched it, and I was like, whispering and crap, so I'm gonna redo it. And as for why I'm wearing a blue wig, well, you know me, I like to cosplay, I'm a one-of-a-kind anime fan. I am a complete otaku, I'm a complete weeaboo. I love anime, and I love Dragon Ball Z. So, of course, I think, speaking about anime, I think you should all guess that I have heard the new song by Soulja Boy Anime. And then, of course, he has the Death Note mixtape. I'm here to rant again on the Death Note mixtape. Again. Opinions on it right now. It's crappy. Yes, it sucks. It's horrible. It's everything. But this is not the issue about the quality of the song that I'm really here to address. Recently I've been hearing everyone complaining. I've been reading comments about it. And, in case you missed the last video, I'm going to tell the story again. I was watching a AMV. It was about Vegeta and his pink tea. Still love it. Still watch it. And it had the song Pink Tea by some kind of rapper. I don't remember. And in the song, it's dissing people who wear pink teas. Pretty much saying, it's gay, I look gay in my pink tea, I got my pink tea, even got a pink hat. Women try to holler, but I ain't want none of that. I want a man with a pink tea shoes so I can kiss him on his cheek and say, that's my boo. So, as you can see, the song is very positive about pink teas. Because of this, someone decided to put it to the part where Vegeta is wearing his pink tea in Dragon Ball Z. I thought it was very good. A lot of people thought it was very good. Got high comments and everything. And this is back when you had to scroll down to leave a comment on a video. So, I scroll down and I start reading some of the comments. And one of the comments, all of them are saying how good this thing is. And one of the comments says, rap music should never go with anime. The only thing that should go with anime is, unless like Linkin Park, and like a whole other list of just rock music. Now, why am I bringing this up? As everyone knows, hip-hop and rap is, in all intents and purposes, black music. It's invented by black people, for black people listen to it, black people purchase it, black people made it, black people produced it, and it's backed by black money. It isn't until very recently, especially with BET being sold to white men, that for the most part hip-hop has always been, whether white people do it or not, has always been black music, initially and originally, which makes it unique. However, this does also pull it to a lot of criticism. More recently, within what I see in the geek and nerd and otaku community, a community I claim myself to be a part of, and supposedly so does Soulja Boy, according to his new mixtape. Now, what I've been hearing recently is that, Soulja Boy can't be an otaku, Soulja Boy can't be an anime fan, this song is crap, and, he raped my childhood, blah, 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 oh my god, I'm dead inside, all that DeviantArt bullshit. And in all honesty, I'm hearing this mostly from fanboys. As a fellow otaku, a fellow weeaboo, and a fellow Lolita, and a fellow gal, and a fellow other shit, I feel like this is poorly given as a criticism to his music. Personally, I'm going to admit I am a Soulja Boy fan. I like some of his music. I think it's good to dance to. It's club music. It's fun music. It serves its purpose. But I will admit that this song is crap. It's not very well written. It sounds like he's doing it off the beat. It doesn't sound very professional. It sounds like he's doing it in his basement. It sounds like some of his original mixtapes, original videos. It doesn't sound professional. And in all honesty, I don't think it is. Which makes this even more vital right now in what I'm trying to say. But the criticism I'm hearing is not from the quality. The criticism I'm hearing is from the fact that it's Soulja Boy. You know, so I'm wondering, are people hating this song because it's a horrible song? Or are you hating this song because it's a rap song? Because it's Soulja Boy? Or because, you know, in all honesty, it's black? Being in the otaku community, I know, going to cosplay conventions, going to Lolita teas, going to these things. In America, it takes a lot of bravery to do that. And there are sacrifices to it. But being black is a bigger sacrifice and a bigger risk. The best way I can describe it to you is that otaku is kind of, in a way, a community. But it's also more like a kingdom, if you will. We have our own kingdom where we started from the roots of this kind of nostalgic idea of a nerd, you know, the guy who gets thrown into the trash can by jocks. And in all honesty, that really did happen. And I'm tired of being either physically bullied or, you know, just bullied in general. We've kind of built around ourselves a wall and said, well, pretty much we are going to become one. We are going to find a place, which is, you know, mostly places like DeviantArt, MySpace, and YouTube especially. We're going to find a place. We're going to build a structure around it. You know, we're going to build this community with things like cons and conventions and meetups and teas and gal pals and shopping, you know, all that stuff. And then we said we're going to have our own language, which is like this mix of like English and Japanese and just like anime terms. And then we said we're going to have our own government, where we believe that, you know, like Little Karibo and Team 4 Star are like the kings and queens of our otaku culture, you know. And, you know, green is like up there, you know. You know, Little Karibo's like, you know, woo. And so we've built this kind of kingdom or culture, and we've locked it down with security. And that's great. That's wonderful. And it allows security to be yourself. To know that when you get into high school as a freshman, that you will always have a table to sit, because, you know, with those guys like anime, I'm going to go sit with them. You know, it's the security of going and walking down the street dressed as Naruto and know that someone else will understand what you're doing and understand why. You know, it's the security of going into the mall and choosing the blouse that covers everything for modesty, and know that there may be someone in the store who also understands the struggle of trying to dress Lolita in a modern world that says, show us your bra. So, yes, there's security. It's great. But at the same time, you know, I feel like because we're so protected, there's a lockdown. You know, it's like once you get in, you get those benefits. But once if you're on the outside, it's hard as hell to get in. It's very hard. It's not that hard for white people to get in, you know. But it's really hard for black people. I think the difference than, you know, saying that we're a clique is that why we're different than, say, you know, preps or jocks or something like that, is that that's based on things you have. Being a prep, if you have designer clothes, designer shoes, a daddy who's rich and a big car, you're in. And once you lose that, you're out. So it's easy to get in by literally buying your way in. But being an otaku or a nerd, you have to get in by knowledge. You know, you can't just buy Naruto volumes and say, I'm otaku, you know, people will call you a poser. You've got to really love it and know what, you know, OMG and LOL and, you know, FTW means. You know, you can't just repeat it and, you know, be like, well, I purchased this Little Karibo t-shirt. You gotta understand it. So it's based on what you know, which again allows security, but at the same time kind of closes it, because we're so afraid that, you know, people pretend they know things when in reality, you know, they don't, or we believe they're posers. And the truth of the matter is, Soulja Boy is a great example. We have this boy who's from what we consider the black community, the ghetto community, the rap community, which is based, again, on things you can purchase or things you can buy, things of the physical. And he comes over to our community, our kingdom, as we say, and we kick him out and we say, you can't be in. And my question to you is, as a community, do you believe, like, we're saying you can't come in because you know, you're bad for us, you can't come in because you're fake, you're a poser, you can't prove it? Because obviously what I feel like is that he's proving that I am, so, you know, let me in. he's at the gates and he's saying, let me prove to you that I do know this. You know, I know I can't buy my way in. Let me prove what I know. Let me prove that I do know Dragon Ball Z, because I know minor characters like Krillin and T and Shin, characters most people don't know, even in the otaku community. That I know Death Note and Inuyasha, animes that are popular within the otaku community and nowhere else. That kind of thing. Let me prove to you, and we're still saying no. So my question is, are we still saying no because, you know, there's a reason, or are we saying no to him because he's black? And this is something I see not only in you know, with anime. This is a recurring trend with things like video games, things especially with things like cosplay and Lolita. Especially is this attitude of, you can't do it, you're too black. And rap music being black music is instantly rejected. Just final note, I want to add that Soulja Boy did get his fame in the same way that Little Karibo did, on YouTube making videos, and he did the exact same thing, and he got his fame the exact same way, and everyone's criticizing him like he's somehow worse, like he's sold out, when him and Little Karibo have literally done the same thing. They started from the same roots, and they went up the same way. So why is it when, you know, Little Karibo makes a video, you guys practically cum your pants, and then when he makes a video, it's like, it's horrible. You know, it's bad for us. I don't want to take too long in this, but that's just what I wanted to say. And I hope you guys understand, and give me your comments and your feedback, and I'd love to hear comments from anybody, but if you are a black person in this community, please comment back, or minority, you know, tell me your struggles and your issue with this, and, you know, whether you agree or not. I don't want a lot of flames, but, you know, just tell me what you think. Alright guys, it's been really fun talking to you, but this wig is getting hot, and it is getting late, so I have got to go. But I will see you later, and I love you. Bye. So, you know. Konnichiwa. Stay kawaii.